Hey, welcome back from your 3-day weekend. Going to be a high 82. More rain expected a little later today. Kind of a wet one off and on. How's everybody doing? Doing all right?
Pretty good. How about you?
Had a rough start to the day. So Get up. And 95% of the time, every day, I wear the same set of shoes. They're my white-on-white Nikes. I've owned them for, I can't even tell you how many years. Not the same pair of shoes, but when I go buy shoes, I buy the exact same pair that I always buy.
Would you say that's like part of the tism?
A little bit, yeah. But also, I like white-on-whites. They go with everything.
Yeah.
They look crisp and clean when they are. But also, even as poor as we were, the one thing my mother always made sure of was we had clean. She hated dirty shoes. So the one thing my mom would spend money on was we got new shoes every 6 months, five months, something like that. Yeah. Now I tend to wash my shoes a lot. So almost every day I'm at the sink scrubbing my shoes off just to try and keep clean. Usually about once they get a little bit older, they get a couple throws in the washing machine, hot water and bleach, try and keep them clean, and then I go buy a new pair.
You ever get the white? It's kind of like that shoe polish stuff, but it's the white. You ever use that?
I know. I've seen them at the kiosk at the mall all the time. They always want to say the shoe cleaner kit. They probably work.
Well, it's not even. It's like almost like paint.
Oh, I haven't seen
that. It's like a little sponge on the end, and this white comes out so you can keep them white. When you get scuffs that you can't get out.
Yeah, magic. What is it called? Magic marker or something?
Magic eraser.
Magic eraser. Yeah,
similar to something like that.
Anyways, the whole point of the story is I got up this morning to wash my shoes, and I'm standing at the sink, and I went to paper towel, and I'm scrubbing, and the water's running, and all of a sudden my socks are getting wet, and I'm like, the hell? And then I went to throw away the paper towel underneath the sink where the garbage can is, and I see all this water.
Oh, no.
The connector pipe from the sink to whatever PVC.
The trap,
Yeah, came disconnected. So the water's going from the sink all over. And I was like, what the hell? So I get that cleaned up. Birdie was being a little bitch this morning. She didn't want to do anything, so I had to walk her before she would poop anywhere. It's like, yo, I didn't know you needed a special spot to poop. You're a dog. Just poop already.
Oh, no, that's not the way it works. You got to sniff out the right spot.
The entire thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm driving to work. Nora got up to do her gym class this morning, so she left right at the house right after I did, and I get a call on my drive to work, which is never good. And she was up by Nasty's at the roundabout there.
Yeah.
Someone came to Nasty's, the roundabout there, in the wrong lane, went the wrong way around the roundabout, and then drove head into her.
What?
Thankfully, moved out of the way, and then went the roundabout twice again, and then took off.
Oh, my gosh.
So she's like, okay, that was about the scary. I was driving right. She actually pulled off the side of the road because she didn't know what this person was doing. Thankfully, nothing, but still, it was like, what a morning.
You mentioned the shoes. I wore white Nikes for years until my daughter Danielle was in high school, and one day she just out of nowhere said, "You ever going to stop wearing those boring white shoes?"
No, I'm not. I love them. They go with everything. They look good. I am A-okay. I change it up every once in a while. But if you got something that works, then it works. So, anyways, how was your holiday weekend, Kelly?
Oh, it was, it felt long, actually. Like, not in a bad way, but it felt like never ending.
Ready to get back to it?
Yeah.
I can see that.
It was fine. Charlie and I were saying yesterday, we're like, it feels like this day's never going to end. It's just been going on and on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
As long as it's nice and relaxing and all good.
Yeah, all good.
I'll take a never-ending weekend all day.
How was the tournament, Thick? Okay.
Indian Lake was, I didn't even think about it, We got there. It was such a high, that lake, I've never been on that lake when it was that high, where the water's just flowing over the dam nonstop.
A lot of rain, yeah.
And muddy, crap floating. Just everybody out there struggled.
So not a good fishing day.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we're back at it. We got a lot to do on a Tuesday morning, including my gummy thoughts, because, had that extra day to do things and have a very busy week ahead. Just cram 5 days into a 4-day week, so I'm going to share my chummy thoughts, my gummy thoughts. I'm looking at the word chimney, so it came out chummy thoughts. Let's see, what else? We've also got some tickets. If you want to go check out Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin, they're going to be at Mershon Auditorium on June 5th, so we'll get you those tickets coming up.
So good.
Right after 8 o'clock this morning. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. A woman was paragliding in Austria, and this paraglider somehow survived being hit by what in midair? First one to text in what she was hit by at 800-821-9970. We will give you that gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, a paraglider in Austria somehow survived when she was hit by what? And the answer is an airplane. Can you imagine you're paragliding?
No, I cannot.
Or even skydiving and have a plane hit your chute? That is crazy. She was rolling video, so here's a little audio of when it happened. So she's just hurling towards Earth. Now, Goose, you've skydived hundreds of times.
Yes.
So she has a safety parachute attached to her.
Yeah, the reserve.
I never even thought about that. If you're paragliding, duh. Why would you?
You
not?
always
You
do.
have to. That's you'd be crazy not to. And she, but while she's falling, it's not like when you're skydiving, you just reach up and pull a cord and poof. She's got it buried in there. She has to pull it out to get the safety chute up.
Well, she pulled it, but it might have gotten a little tangled in the reserve of which does happen.
Yeah.
There have been people who cut away, and then it's supposed to dislodge your main chute, and then you pull your reserve, and sometimes it doesn't dislodge properly. Or if you instantly grab your reserve, sometimes you grab your reserve, and that will automatically disconnect your main chute. But yeah, I can't imagine.
Because it took a while.
I've never had to pull my reserve before.
It took her a while, and I mean, you're panicking. You're just falling, and you have to.
Yeah.
That's just.
Yep.
Now, you've done
one
stuff.
time.
You guys you've done some tricks and stuff while you're skydiving.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can actually fall and still function.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And there are people who have done demonstrations where they do intentional reserve pulls where you're falling and you cut away.
Okay.
And then you pull your reserve. One time I almost had to pull my reserve because my main was stuck, but it ended up dislodging.
That's crazy, man.
Because it got caught on my hip ring, and so it wasn't pulling the chute out.
That is nuts.
But I can't imagine having a plane fly through your main chute.
I mean,
just shredding it.
It was like a Cessna, and it just shredded her sail to pieces.
How they got that close, that's just crazy to me. I don't know. That's nuts.
Her name's Sabrina. That's her name on social media, and you can go see it happen. I mean, she got the video of the whole thing. She had a few bumps and bruises because she landed kind of hard, but she's fine. And the accident's still under investigation. Mike Dunn from Newark, first one to text in the correct answer. He's got the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
All right, congratulations. Speaking of sports, what happened to the Cavaliers? Oof.
Dude,
that was
just
an unfortunate end of the season.
Honestly, when they went into New York in Game 1 and blew a 22-point lead in the fourth quarter, I just think that
crushed them right off the bat,
mentally or something. I don't know, but yeah, it was not good. Swept.
Kelly, did you see the celebrities at the Cavaliers game?
I did not.
Oh, yeah, Travis was there. He's a huge Travis Kelce.
Oh,
he's a huge Cavaliers fan.
Okay,
he was sitting courtside enjoying the game.
Nice,
just having a good old time.
Okay,
and he was there with his girlfriend.
Fiance.
Fiance. Yes, and either the sportscasters didn't know who she was, which would be strange, or they just refused to give her any attention whatsoever at the Cavaliers game.
That sounds more likely.
Yeah. Because basically anytime the camera panned over, this is what they said.
Look here, Travis Kelce and his fiance here at the game.
Travis Kelce. Yeah, it's good to have him here, an Ohio native, a Cleveland native.
Shaker Heights, right?
Shaker Heights. He's an Ohio boy.
And did you catch when he drank the beer?
Yep, chugged the beer.
Travis Kelce. I don't know if his girlfriend's going to like to see him chugging beers like that.
Would not say her name the whole game.
That was on purpose.
Yeah.
You can
the
tell.
whole game.
But why? I don't get it.
It's silly.
I get all the things that were said during the NFL season, but come on, that's ridiculous. And then someone jumped online, I forgot who it was, and really threw shade at Travis Kelce for chugging a beer. Like, that's not what role models do, sitting there acting like a teenager chugging a beer. He's a sports fan, not a game. And he's a football player. And he's from Ohio. Of course he likes beer.
All the comments sections start out fun and funny, and then you get in there and you see all the unhappy people start to comment.
Yes, absolutely. So we're now waiting to find out who the Knicks are going to take on in the NBA championship, because the Spurs and Thunder are tied 2-2 right now.
Game 5 tonight.
I don't know if anyone's going to get through the Knicks, though. They look pretty unstoppable,
man.
So we'll see.
Yeah, they swept the last series.
Oh, the Knicks,
yeah. So they're 8 straight wins now.
Yeah, which I think it hadn't been done in forever in the playoffs, winning
not
games.
Not through the conference championship.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see what happens in the NBA Finals once we find out which two teams are playing.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us down to Mississippi, where police are still trying to figure out what happened here. Although, zero surprise when it comes to this story, because on Saturday at about 8 p.m., there were some people hanging out by the Biloxi River. And all of a sudden, a man emerges from the Biloxi River. First of all, if I'm out camping somewhere and a man emerges from the water,
Scuba Steve.
Like, what? I'm going to be a bit taken aback.
Like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I'm going to have some questions. If you just come out of the water and start approaching my campsite, I'm going to be a bit on edge.
You're an alien.
Yeah, something ain't right. To top it all off, the man was naked. Yep, we're going to have a problem. We are going to have a big issue. Sir, please stop. Do not come any closer.
It's less intimidating, though, I feel like.
Feel like it's less intimidating?
Yeah. I mean, it's weird, unsettling, but then I'm like, you're naked. You have no advantage here.
Guess he doesn't have a weapon,
That is very true. It doesn't say. I mean, I don't know where he would hide it,
right.
But, the old prison wallet, I guess. But, yeah, if you're approaching me naked, I'm just going to stomp on your foot. Game over. Like, what else you got?
What you got?
Either that or I'm gonna ring you like a bell. Mm-hmm. Just side to side. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, I mean, that's literally your ding dong. But anyways, the man emerged from the Biloxi River and attacked the person at the campsite. During the altercation, the resident, thankfully, had a gun and shot the man. Here's the other part of the story. The man who got shot, the man who emerged from the Biloxi River, the naked man who emerged from the Biloxi River, got shot, turned around, walked back into the Biloxi River.
Did he have gills?
Doesn't say. He
Aquaman.
Here's the thing. He was later found dead in the river.
Okay.
Oh.
So, the bullet did work.
Finally, something makes sense.
Right, exactly. That's the only part of the story that makes sense. He was found dead in the river after being shot.
With my hanging out.
Right.
Police are still investigating. No follow-up to that story. That is just weird.
We have had 2 texts in a row that says the old D twist.
The old dick twist. That is absolutely what is going to happen.
Yeah.
The old dick twist. Yeah. You come out of the Biloxi River and approach my campsite, you are definitely getting the old dick twist.
Only thing that's happening.
I am not letting go. You better be sure that will be a boa constrictor grip on your cash and prizes. I don't know if you plan on leaving, but those things are staying with me. For sure. Story number 2 comes from Washington State, where police were called to the address of a vacant boarded-up house. The neighbors suspected someone was trespassing And here's the deal. The officers arrived. No one answered the door, but they could hear someone inside. Then the police see a second-story window open up, and that is when a man emerges from the house, in the room, out the window, onto the roof. Of course, the officers are trying to get him to come down. He will not listen. Instead, he decided to climb into the chimney of the house. Here's the thing, though. The chimney was smoking. So there's something happening at the bottom of that chimney that you probably don't want to be a part of, I'm assuming. Well, no worries there, because he ended up getting stuck in the chimney. Fire department had to be called, where they had to open up the wall to get him out. He was stuck about 10 feet down the chimney. And they couldn't lower him any further because, yes, there was still a smoldering fire in the bottom of the chimney. So why that was your first choice to escape police was to go down an active chimney, I really don't understand, but okay. They ended up getting him out. Sounds like he'll be okay. He did have a little bit of smoke inhalation, but he was taken to the hospital and checked out. He was arrested, obviously. I don't know what's worse, crawling in and out of the Biloxi River naked or crawling down an active chimney.
I coming out of the river, come on. I mean, that's the weird thing. That's the weirdest.
Oh, by far the weirdest, yes.
Why you go into a tight space like that? I don't understand how you can even mentally deal with the tight chimney. Why would you do that?
I would not want
Just
to.
surrender.
Yeah, I don't know and where are you going? Where are you going? Because here's the other thing. The house was abandoned and boarded up. So was he a squatter? Did he start the fire to stay warm?
I was going to say.
So he knew that the fire was already going and still decided to climb down the chimney? Like, the police officers saw you get in the chimney. Where did you think you were going?
I don't think we're dealing with reasonable people.
Right.
I mean, there is that, yes.
But we hear these stories where people get stuck in chimneys, like trying to break into a house.
Yes, that has happened before, too. You are not Santa Claus.
All the time.
That's not how that works.
He can shrink himself, right?
That is your not-so-breaking news, 99.7 The Blitz. Well, end of the school year is here. I know the boys are in their last final days. In fact, the 17-year-old, because he's got AP classes and is basically a straight-A student, is tested out of a lot of his classes. Oh. He doesn't have to go to school until the last day of school. How frustrating is that? It's the last week of school. It's 4 days. You don't have to go for 3 of them, and then you have to actually go the last day of school to take your last test.
Oh,
been there.
Yeah. Oh, did you really?
Oh, yeah.
You were that smart?
Well, no, it's just that I didn't have my exam the way my exams
really
fell.
dickish, by the way. You were that smart?
No, it's just the way my schedule of my exams went.
Oh, okay.
You know,
color me surprised. You were that smart back in high school?
There's no way Vic tested out and didn't have to go to the last 4 days of school.
It was like I had to go Monday and then didn't have to go Tuesday and Thursday or Wednesday, and then the last day was Thursday and I had to go.
Okay. Well, I bring it up because, maybe not high school, but let's say you're wrapping up your college career or getting ready for college, and you're thinking to yourself, what am I going to study? What do I want to do? Well, BuzzFeed asked people, what's a ridiculously high-paying, lazy job?
Oh, I would love a list.
Here you go. I guard a federal building no one really thinks about. It's part of the federal government, but it's never in the news or the public light. We don't really do anything controversial here, but the people inside do some important stuff, so they need guards, and they hire outside companies to guard the building. $32 an hour for sitting in a booth.
Wow.
Sitting and watching a building. Because nothing ever happens. I just sit making $32 an hour.
I bet they don't let you watch TV, though. You
Probably
have
not.
to keep alert.
Little phone with your ear pod just so no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
This person says, legislative intelligence at the state level. I work about 90 days a year from January 1st to April 1st. I have the rest of the year basically off. Make a mid-6-figure salary. Got super lucky I fell into the job. Legislative intelligence at the state level. I don't know what that means, but look into it if you want to. Call center for the county courthouses. Starting at about $30 per hour. Work from home. Basically, I answer general public questions about courthouse procedures and what you need to do. And if I don't know the answer, I forward the call to the county clerk, and that's it. for $30 an hour.
Okay.
Sit there. Wastewater treatment operators. You need minimal formal education. Got to get some state certifications. Not too bad to get. You can easily make high 5 figures. You just got to work around human waste. That's the only downside.
That is a kind of a big downside, though.
It is kind of a big downside. Yes, it is. Here's one for you. Cruise ship lecturer. You know, they've got cruises that you can go on, but they have so many specialty cruises out there that a lot of times some of these are educational. So you're learning something, but while on the high seas, and they bring in professionals to talk about what they're professional at. So if you have a little knowledge on something, work about 3 hours a week because you do one lecture on like a 4-day cruise, but you get to enjoy the rest of the time. It's all covered. They cover your travel expenses, and you give this lecture on the cruise.
Wow.
And that's it. Let's see here. What else is on this list? Construction project manager. On a good day, I do about 3 hours of actual work. Screw off on Reddit the rest of the day. Take home last year, $325,000.
Wow.
Man.
Do you remember hearing, I think Pat Sajak talked about how they taped Wheel of Fortune 34 days out of the year.
Yeah.
That was it. They worked they did 5 or 6 episodes a day.
Yep.
34 days, done. What kind of money were they pulling down?
Lots.
Millions.
Yeah.
Lots and lots. Here's another one for you. If you don't mind the bugs in small spaces, exterminator.
Nope.
Even working for a company, you're not even owning the company, just working for the company, you can make more than $100,000. I have one technician who's going to make $200,000 this year, average 40 hours a week. That's all you have to do. I can't do that job.
Never.
Not for me, but more power to you. I know we need them.
Oh, yeah.
You are the reason that I get to keep these soft, supple hands is because I call people like you.
Can you imagine those gigantic indoor centipede thingies, that you get, the long billion leggers dropping on you left and right?
Nope.
Because you're down in a crawl space?
Nope.
Oh!
Jeez.
Nope.
I'll do this job for 6 figures.
That would be one of the highest pitched screams you've ever heard. Would not happen. Here's another one. A corporate travel agent. Basically, you work with companies that have people that work, on the road and things like that. You book all their travel. You're not booking like vacations. You're booking their actual travel for their corporate stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Can easily pull down about $90,000 a year with all the benefits. Plus, you get travel benefits because you technically are a travel agent. So you get a bunch of cool travel benefits. Yeah, perks. Yeah. Here's one. Overnight IT job. You take the overnight hours. You get some extra pay. Sure, you may get a phone call in the middle of the night, but for the most part, you're collecting 6 figures for nothing. Just in case something breaks at 2 a.m. and they need to be ready for the next day. Obviously, you're the one they call. He goes, but it's pretty easy money.
And nobody's working.
And no one's really working.
And that one call, you're just like, did you try unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Yes, absolutely. Which is the answer most of the time. Yeah. Here's another one. $68 to $75 an hour. You get to see a bunch of the country, and you're kind of left alone for the most part. Become a locomotive engineer.
How hard is that to do, I wonder?
That sounds like a great, I don't know if they would take someone in their later years, because obviously you don't want to train and hire someone for a few years, but that would be a great retirement job.
Yeah.
55, get in the cab of a train, the trolley of it, the engine of a train.
I think I'd look good in the hat.
The pinstripe one?
Yeah.
Would you wear the pinstripe overalls?
I'd wear it all.
You wear it all?
Yeah, I want the gear.
Red handkerchief hanging out.
Yeah, whatever you've got. I'll take it.
There you go. If you want to make some money. Oh, wait. One last one. I'm sorry. Here's another one. I forgot about this one. A fire safety director for a high-rise building. Easily up to $150,000 a year. Basically, nothing happens. You're on the payroll for Billionaires in case something happens in their high-rise buildings. But you actually work for the building as the fire safety director. So,
okay. So what? Just if a fire breaks out, then you need to leave?
Basically, I think you're kind of like the emergency response. You're the one who directs people out and starts the process with the fire extinguisher before the fire department shows up. So,
Okay. All right.
you're the first line of defense against the fire.
But it's luxury.
Yes, the luxury high-rise, yeah.
So to become a locomotive engineer, you be 21 and have a high school diploma, and then you have to pass a medical, vision, hearing test and a drug test.
Okay.
And
But it
you
doesn't
do have to start at the bottom, like as a brakeman or a
Right.
switchman. And
But my question is, are they going to hire a 55-year-old
Yeah, I don't know.
entering retirement?
That's-
Because, like pilots, they want you to start young. They're not hiring
Right.
you later in life because they don't want you to retire after all that training they put you through. So, just saying, it sounds like it'd be a decent retirement job to see the country. So, if you're looking for some high-paying, lazy jobs, there you go.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
A 17-year-old Columbus boy is in custody after police say he stabbed his adoptive father to death at their home in Clintonville and seriously injured a second person. Officers responded to a home on Glen Echo Drive just before 7 a.m. Sunday. 2 victims were found suffering from stab wounds. Both were taken to the hospital. 58-year-old Mark Rayburn Velko was pronounced dead. The other victim, who has not been identified, is expected to survive. The 17-year-old is behind bars, charged with murder and felonious assault. The motive is not known. OSU has confirmed that Rayburn Velko worked in the university's IT department. Well, a woman died after being hit by a patio umbrella during strong winds at a Lakeside, South Carolina restaurant over the weekend. It happened Saturday evening at a restaurant called Driftwood Grill along Lake Marion in Somerton. The woman and her husband were dining on the restaurant's patio when a sudden strong wind blew an umbrella from a table, hit the woman in the neck and head area, and she was pronounced dead at the scene.
damn.
Oh, my.
Can you imagine?
What was the story you had on Thursday or Friday? It was another, like, if it's your time. Oh, the woman who stepped into a manhole cover.
Yes.
Like, got out of her car
Yes.
because a truck dislodged the manhole cover. She parked, got out of the car, and
Fell
fell
right
down.
into it.
Yeah, 17 feet or something? Like, what?
I
Like,
know. You're just it's oh gosh.
But I mean this with all sincerity. If something, Nora knows, if something like this ever happens to me, my ashes go in a cup or a urn or something, and then you put a little drink umbrella right in my ashes. Like, you what's the word I'm looking for? You celebrate what happened to me.
Yeah.
Because there's, like, that is the most final destination random thing ever.
Yeah.
So if that ever happens to me, you honor that. Put a little drink umbrella
Everybody's gets
right
one.
my ashes.
It's a favor.
Yes.
A funeral favor.
Yes, a funeral favor. Little drink umbrellas.
Well, and NBC News reporter's live reaction to gunshots near the White House over the weekend has turned her into a meme, and really, it's kind of embarrassing, I guess, when I saw it. Because you see 2 other reporters. If you've seen any POVs of this shooting at the White House, the gunshots, 2 other national reporters, Alex Navarro of CBS and Selena Wong of ABC. They both were they were both recording, and they're like, they heard the gunshots and they looked at their camera reporter and then just dove.
Right, hit the ground.
Hit the ground. Well, not NBC's Julie Sirkin. She heard the rapid fire gunshots and repeatedly started asking, "What's that?" And like just hanging out. Well, here's the sound of it.
What is that? What is that?
Sounds like cars.
I mean, she's just standing out there in the wide open, looking around, kind of looking behind her, and giving this very weird sort of, I just smelled something bad facial expression. And the weird thing is that she was just at the White House Correspondents' Dinner and ducked for cover during that shooting. So she knows what gunshots
I was
sound
going to say,
like.
there's no confusing what that sound was.
No confusing that.
Which is very strange.
In fact, even if it were fireworks, you don't know, you duck. You hit the deck. Anyway,
she just kept looking.
She just kept looking.
Then she'd look to the right, look to the left.
And her
confused.
her lips, the way her lips are kind of blown up and all. I'm like, oh girl. But anyway, so she's the latest meme out there. Yeah, I saw something like with these world big planet explosions behind her, like green string, and she's going, what is that? What is that? Oh, well, anyway, there's one way to get famous. Yep. Those are your 3 things.
All right, every so often we see a story and rich people are doing things, and it's just kind of like glossed over, like what rich people are spending their money on. And then it makes you think, what do they know that we don't know? Because, we know about the doomsday preppers and the ones that build underground stuff. And then you hear about, is there something like in the mountains, like they're building, just enough room for some people if they ever drop the big one and they've got a safe place to stay. Or you've heard about people buying big boats and loading it up with food and stuff so they could spend time out on the water for extended periods of time.
The arcs in the movie 2012.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. What are the rich people doing with their money? What do they know that we don't know? Well, this one maybe could be possibly a little concerning if you want to look a bit more into it. But apparently, rich Americans, have started spending their money on getting multiple passports. Basically, they want citizenship in other countries. This one business, Latitude World, which deals with helping people fill out paperwork and do all the legal things you have to do, they have seen business jump. American business has jumped from 4% of their business to 74% of their business is now Americans trying to get citizenship in other countries. Ready to bounce out at a moment's notice. And it just really makes you think, wait a minute. If these people with all this money, because they're spending gobs of money on either prioritization, jumping the line, what's it called when they expedite the process to get your paperwork filled out. But yeah, they're spending a whole bunch of money.
Now, my question is this. Does it just take money to get citizenship in another country? Is that all it takes? Like if you're extraordinarily wealthy? Because there are serious citizenship requirements or even like visa requirements to overstay like 6 months in another country.
And I bet that money goes a long way in helping with that process. Yeah.
Now, I know if you have like special skills, you can be considered for a longer visa or a residency or something. Yep. Maybe your special skill is making lots of money.
That very well could be it.
Yeah.
And if you promise them that you're going to invest some of your money, maybe you're going to build I'm going to build a business out here. The quicker I get citizenship, the quicker I can start building businesses and invest in your country.
Where would you get second citizenship if you could?
Oh, good question.
I was going to say, like, I would want it to be an English-speaking country because I cannot be bothered at my age to learn a new language. But I cannot live in the cold up in Canada. Can't do it.
No, I don't. I don't want to live in the cold.
Looks beautiful. Don't want to live there.
Like right off the bat, I would say something like Tokyo, but that's like I've never been there. That's just like number one on my list of places I want to visit. So is that good enough to live in? I don't know. That would just be that's number one on my list of places to live. But places to visit. But if I'm looking for a place to live, I'm probably looking at like that level of happy with life, like the Nordic countries.
Yes, Switzerland. Those people are happy.
They always talk about how happy they are.
They're happy.
It's laid back. They have wine within France. They take lunch breaks for like 2 hours and all enjoy wine.
Right.
Like,
I think I'm still choosing Canada. I'm just going to go West Coast, British Columbia. That's wrong.
Pretty cold.
In British Columbia?
Pretty cold.
I think it's nicer, though, isn't it?
It's beautiful, but it still gets... I mean, nothing different than here. They still have the 4 seasons, but it still gets cold up there.
I'm going to New Zealand, but we now have that card that Trump has you can buy for like $5 million.
Yeah, the gold
That's
card.
the same thing. That's probably what they do,
In other countries, yeah. I mean...
So you want to go to New Zealand with the gigantic spiders?
I mean,
there are spiders all over the world. There are creatures and critters everywhere. You're never going to go.
I don't know. In a random human's bathroom in Australia, have you ever seen those? Like, they're the size of your head.
The huntsman spiders. Now they
just make more of a mess when
they
you
do
squash
no
them.
harm whatsoever.
Yeah.
But when it's the size of the side of your garbage can, that's too big.
When you know they can wrap a leg around your ankle and start like whipping you around.
Yeah, right. Yes. Yeah. If I can get DDT'd by a spider, I don't want to live in that country. There's no way. So just know that's what they're spending their money on. So does that mean anything? We'll have to wait and find out.
Kelly, enjoy fighting the polar bears.
In British Columbia?
No. I don't know where they are.
Okay.
I know they're
Nice
north.
try.
I know they're north.
Good try.
Good luck with the polar bears in British Columbia.
Have fun fighting the leprechauns when you go to Ireland.
Well,
Dick. Coming up next.
they're mean. Have you seen those movies?
Got to get to...
You are mean.
Very mean. Yeah, what happened to like dancing and throwing me some gold? No, they're out here murdering people.
They got sick and tired of us stealing their Lucky Charms.
Next thing you know, they're over in Crenshaw joining the Crips. All right, let's get into it. We weren't here yesterday, obviously, because had the 3-day holiday weekend. I hope you enjoyed yours. A little rest of me. I took 2 naps yesterday.
Ooh.
Good day.
I love that.
Good day if you take 2 naps.
Nice work.
First nap was at like 10:30 a.m.
Love it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice.
Post-breakfast.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. But still have a very busy week ahead. You got to cram 4 days of work into 5 days into work into 4 days. There we go. That's what I meant to say. So I took some extra gummies last night to make sure I got some much needed rest. Unfortunately, the gummies kicked in before I fell asleep, so I wanted to share some of my gummy thoughts with you. Like, I thought about this. You know all those face emojis we have on our phone you can use for reactions to certain things, and they give you all kinds of different emotions that you can send through that little face emoji, that little yellow face emoji? Is that just Pac-Man finally facing us head on?
It sure looks like it.
Yeah. Like that was our inspiration. Finally got Pac-Man looking right at us. It's about time. Sick of looking at your profile. I'm over it. Thought about this before falling asleep last night. Boy, these streaming services really just designed the best scam ever. Streaming services get paid by companies to run their ads on their streaming services. They charge us to not show us the ads on the streaming services.
Yeah.
What a business model.
Oh.
You're both going to pay me, and you're both going to kind of get what you want, sort of, but not really. Thought about this before falling asleep last night. You can remove any letter from the word seat and still have a word.
Wow. Yeah.
Take away S, you got E. Take away E, you got sat. Take away A, you got set. Take away T, you got C.
Wow.
How about that?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of the English language, or language in general, I thought about this. What was the first word? I spent a lot of time on this rolling around last night. Not obviously grunts meant something, but what was the first word?
Oh, like spoken.
Yeah, what was the first thing like we identified? Or I mean, not even identified. I give a name to something, but what was it? Hi? What was the first word?
Yeah.
That meant something more than a grunt.
Well, in the movie Caveman with Ringo Starr, it was Zug Zug, which meant sex.
Oh, Zug Zug. Zug Zug. Okay. Good to know. Speaking of words, I thought about this before falling asleep last night. You cannot start a sentence with the word them.
What about them damn kids? What, I know.
Yeah, in Grove City you can. But
Exactly. That's right.
And finally,
we have a different language down there.
this was the last thought I had before dozing off to La La Land last night. What's the best thing about Switzerland?
oh,
Can you think
the
of
Alps.
Yeah, skiing.
Okay. All right. I wasn't sure, but I do know their flag is a big plus. Because it's a big red plus. That's the last thing I thought about before dozing off last night. Those are my Gummy thoughts. 99.7 The Blitz. Spent a little bit of the holiday weekend doom scrolling because it was kind of rainy and crappy out. We were just sitting on the couch doing nothing and came across this one question which I thought was great. What is the real yet crazy reason that you were either like late for work or couldn't go in for the day? Or maybe it was like an event. You were supposed to go hang out for a birthday party. I don't know. But you couldn't make it because something absolutely crazy happened. 800-821-9970. I was really trying to rack my brain of something that just was so crazy that it's hard to believe. But I can't really, off the top of my head, think of one. Can either of you think of?
I can.
Okay.
I mean, my situation was I had a job interview with the Columbus Police Department for like a public information job. I got into sort of a final round of interviews where you sort of had to do it like a scenario where they would give you a situation and you had to hold a press conference, something like that. I was in way over my head, something I was absolutely not qualified to do.
Okay.
But I thought, well, that'd be kind of an interesting job, wouldn't it? I'll apply. Got into this final round and I got ready. I borrowed a really nice sort of suit from my friend. She had a suit that fit me really well, so I borrowed that. And I was getting ready to go and getting more and more anxiety to where I was like getting shortness of like my breath. I could not breathe. I couldn't get a deep breath.
Oh, no.
I was so nervous to go into this interview. And then I was like doing a final hairspray, and this blob of hairspray went onto the lapel of the suit, and I could not get it off with water. It was just a stain.
Like a grease stain
like
almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I basically had a panic attack.
Oh, no.
Wow.
And called and just said, I can't come in.
My
That I had a
gosh.
family emergency. I lied. And I said, I'm so sorry. I appreciate the opportunity. I cannot make it to this interview. And they were like, okay, well, maybe we can reschedule or something. I said, okay, well, let me get back with you.
I never
called them
did.
back.
You're
I'm
like, no, I'm good.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was I'm getting anxiety just thinking
about it.
This
Over
was
a glob of gel.
many years ago.
I'll tell you what, and this is off subject, but it happened on Sunday. We were headed out, and Nora sat down in the car, and she had a jacket that was in the passenger seat that she didn't need. It was left over from time before. And I ended up laughing so hard because I had no idea that people that deal with anxiety like this, that it really affects them. But she held her coat, and to watch her process what to do with this coat. Like, she didn't want to put it on her lap. She looked in the back seat and went to throw it, but then didn't throw it. And then went to put it on the floor, but didn't want to put it on the floor. And to watch her twist and turn for a good 20 seconds. Paralyzed of what to do with this jacket. And then she finally threw it in the back seat, and I ended up cracking up because I knew exactly what was going on. And she goes, I didn't know what to do with the coat. It was too much. I didn't want to mess up the back seat. I didn't want it to get dirty on the floor. It was too warm to have it on my lap. I didn't know what to do. And it's amazing how you can process that information.
Yeah.
And how it can really just start to snowball. And then
out
it's
of
just
control.
game over.
Yeah.
800-821-9970. What was the reason that was so crazy that you were either late for work or you got delayed in doing something? 1040. I was late for work because I couldn't find my prosthetic ear.
What?
I cannot do my job without an ear because I wear a mask to take care of patients, and it won't stay on if I don't have my prosthetic ear. The loop won't hold.
Don't you have I guess maybe you mislaid it? Like you're like, oh, you put it down and then you're like, I'll remember to pick that up later and put it where the prosthetic ear is supposed to go.
Is it like your car keys and sometimes you find them in the fridge?
That is so interesting. I must know more about
Where
this
was your
situation.
prosthetic ear?
Yes.
Why was it not on?
Was it in the freezer? And you're
Right.
like, oh, yeah, I was filling up the ice tray.
Wow.
It's just in between the seat cushions, and you're like, oh, lost my ear.
Joshua said, someone stole 2 wheels from my car, only on the passenger side. I tried to get inside and leave for work. I heard this scraping sound, immediately got out, went to the passenger side, and saw it sitting on blocks.
Oh, my gosh, that's so mean.
That's a good reason to
At
not
least
get
have
somewhere.
the decency to steal all 4 tires so you know what you're getting into.
Don't leave me with 2.
Jeez.
Courtney says, I was late for work because my car caught fire on the way. I got a police escort the rest of the way. Wait, what do you mean you got a police escort? You got taken by the police? Because you probably shouldn't be driving your car after it was on fire. But we love a good barbecue story.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's see.
Peggy called off because a cabin in Hocking Hills popped up highly discounted, and I reserved it and called off the next day.
100%.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with a spontaneous trip. You catch a good deal like that, gone. No problem.
Oh, geez. How about Rachel's excuse? Her dog was attacked and killed by 2 of her other dogs, so we put them all down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my
3 dogs
God.
in one day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you got to call off for that, for sure. You need a day to process that.
That was horrible. Let's see. Walked outside. My car was stolen. Called my boss, and he asked if I was still coming in. See? No.
Oh, God.
Spence, that's when you start looking for other work. Let's see here. I was late for... Oh, no, I got that one already. 800-821-9970 if you've got one. Let's see. One morning, my boots gave me a really hard time getting them on, and I just said F it and called off. I can't deal with it today. If that's how my day is starting and my boots are already causing this much trouble,
no.
There is no point in going in.
Levi says, morning, guys. I don't know if this counts, but I had tickets to see Alice Cooper recently in Columbus and couldn't go because I had a stroke 4 days beforehand. Have a good day, he said.
No.
How are you doing, Levi? You forgot to let us know.
We did get a text back from 1040 about the prosthetic ear. It said, that time I found my ear in the laundry basket. Thanks. Does it just fall off, Julie? Like, do you not know? Oh. But I also love the fact that you said that time. Like you've lost your prosthetic ear many times before.
Is it indecent to ask how you lost your ear to begin with? Or was it like a birth issue that you just were not born with it?
You know what's always fun?
Oh, I'm so nosy. I'm sorry.
What's great is when you ask the question, is it wrong to ask? And then you ask the question anyways.
Indecent.
Oh, indecent. I'm sorry.
You tell me, is it indecent?
I don't know. We already asked. Let's ask. Julie, how did you lose your ear? Did you lose it in a street fight? Were you tied up by 4 bank robbers who were trying to hide from the police, and then a crazy man took a switchblade and cut off your ear while dancing around? Kelly, movie reference?
No, I don't know the movie.
Don't know the movie. Reservoir Dogs.
Okay. It doesn't seem like my kind of movie.
Really good movie.
Yeah, it's a Tarantino film.
Yeah.
It feels very violent.
It gets violent. It's not the whole thing isn't violent, but it does get a little violent.
Okay.
Let's see. Bobby says, I told my boss I couldn't come to work because my basement flooded. About an hour later, he called yelling at me and said, bro, you live in a mobile home.
Oh, damn.
You got caught. Yeah, you got to make sure if you make up a lie, it's got to be believable. You know, if you live in a mobile home, you're not going to have a flooded basement.
Julie was born without an ear.
Okay, there you go. That was one of our possibilities.
You feel more fulfilled, Kelly?
It was
the
the tamer one.
now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I feel like this. Yeah, it's a complete story now.
You're making a face, Thick.
Well, Jordan said they woke up to car on blocks, and I thought he was going to say they were stolen. Well, the wheels got repoed. Just the wheels due to late payment.
Oh, you had yourself some nice rims and nice tires on there. You can spend a few grand.
I didn't know they would do that.
Oh, yeah.
Repo just the wheels?
They want them back.
You
For
got to
sure.
be kidding me.
Yep.
Vic
That's
watched his
insane.
car be repoed from his upstairs bedroom window. He saw his Firebird rolling down the street.
I came back from the apartment pool with the 2 guys standing next to my car. I'd be like, just want to give us the keys, make this a little bit easier.
Yeah, did you just flip it to him?
Yeah, I was like,
here you go.
Yeah, I really got no argument here.
Yeah,
You're right.
the thing that sucked, though, is I had 2 movies that I had rented that were in the car, and when I went to get, it's like, you can come here and get your stuff.
Oh.
They weren't there, and the guy's like, I didn't see them. I'm like, you're full of crap. So I had to pay for those movies on top of that.
That was back in the time when those movies were like $100 a piece.
80 bucks a piece.
Yeah. Yeah, for a VHS tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
80
so
bucks.
mean. You're like, man, I can't afford my car payment.
Yeah,
You
what
think I
makes
can
you think
afford to pay these?
replace the
these
movies? Yeah.
That's just like, man.
Rude.
Ugh. That
800
makes people go crazy.
821-9970. The craziest real reason you were late or delayed getting to work or an event. 99.7 The Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Bronx zoo workers recovering after being bitten by a crocodile. Zoo officials say the animal keeper was cleaning the enclosure Sunday afternoon when they slipped and fell. That's when a crocodile bit the worker in the arm. The employee was sent to the hospital where he was treated and has been released. Wow. I wonder what that person makes an hour.
Not enough.
Not enough, I'll say. About 90 drones fell out of the sky over Darling Harbour in Sydney, Australia last night during a popular winter light show. The footage shows devices splashing into the water, crashing onto the wharf in the cement marina. It's really weird. It's like they had about 1,000 drones up there, and 89 of them just started plummeting downwards. The company behind the show, Sky Magic, blamed a change in radio frequency for the glitch.
Oh.
Yeah, so they had to, I guess, cancel the next few shows so they figure out how to fix that. But nobody was injured, thank goodness. Well, the second-ranked Texas Longhorns softball team clinched the Austin Super Regional and earned a trip to the Women's College World Series with a 5-0 win over Arizona State on Sunday. But the victory was a little overshadowed by an explicit hot mic moment. ESPN microphones picked up an unidentified person's obscene remark during the game.
Wonderful relationship, those two. And she said when you come to Austin, they tell you you're going to be excellent. You're going to compete for national championships as an assistant.
Wait, what?
She said when you come to Austin, they tell you you're going to be excellent. You're going to compete for national championships as an assistant.
It's not anybody video? With the broadcast team. I only heard audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like he's right next to the microphone.
Well,
yes.
It sounded, I thought maybe he was some, producer or something where he was in front of a mic and he thought his mic was off, maybe.
I don't know. They said that it was an unidentified person.
Well, of course they're going to say
But also, why, if it's a producer, why are you yelling that? That's not someone with the broadcast.
No.
That's
just somebody who's trying to get on ESPN.
Yes.
Yelling something
It's
obscene.
just how the timing, he answered the guy's question. Listen.
And she said when you come to Austin, they tell you you're going to be excellent.
When you come to Austin, they tell you.
Oh, my gosh.
It also sounded like that person gargled with pebbles.
Yes.
What is going on there?
Yeah. Anyway, the play-by-play announcer just continued the broadcast without even acknowledging it, so that's as pro as you can
As
get.
you should.
Yeah.
And it happens all the time in sports, when they have the refs on or the live mics or they're in the broadcast booth and
Picking up players and
you hear
everything
people
else.
in the audience, through the broadcast booth. It happens, but
The best thing is those live TV shots out on the street and people walk by.
oh yeah.
You're going to be excellent.
My gosh. All right, those are your three things.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
It should be a really great show. Jason Bottom's Led Zeppelin going to be at the Mershon Auditorium coming up a week from Friday. And if you want to be there, you can jump to Ticketmaster.com right now and purchase tickets. Or you can just win them for free if you want to do that. 800-821-9970. Kelly and I are going to go head-to-head in the Rock and Rumble to start this short week. Thick, what are we playing today?
Opposite song titles.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can I tell you, man, if, I don't even call him a tribute band since Jason Bonham's actually in the band. His dad was the drummer for Led Zeppelin, but they sound phenomenal.
I remember you saying that last week. Yeah.
So good.
So if you're a fan of Led Zeppelin, why miss out on this? 800-821-9970. Let's get ourselves two players. Want to team up with Kelly and I, find out who's going to walk away with these tickets. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Dee.
D?
D, like the fourth letter of the alphabet.
D, yeah,
yes,
all right.
D.
Hi, D. Well, D, you called in first, so you get your choice. You want to team with Kelly or Goose?
Gotta go with my girl Kelly.
Yes.
Well, you obviously
D.
didn't listen last week at all. That's all right.
D, I'm ready for let's put it this way. If I don't win, there's injustice in this world.
Okay. All right. D, you hang on 1 second. Let's find another competitor here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Andy.
Andy.
All right, Andy. You called in second, so you are with me today. D is with Kelly. Andy is with Goose. D and Kelly, you guys, or D and Andy, you guys hang on. as we're going to find out who's going to walk away with these tickets. Opposite song titles. So we're going back and forth on this one. Tied up.
Okay.
17-17 for the year. So let's find out who's going to.
Yeah, we do go back and forth. Yes.
Yeah,
right.
Who's going to take the lead.
Kelly first? Or?
Okay, sure.
Is that, I'm asking.
Yeah.
Ladies
We'll
first.
just go ahead and go ladies first, yeah.
That's what we'll do. We'll just go ahead and do that.
Might as well.
Okay.
All right, here you go, Kelly. Opposite song titles. There You Come Once.
Here you come again. Here you come again. Dolly Parton.
Oh.
There you go again. Once. Oh, I am absolutely going to fight until my dying day that I got that.
What'd you say is the song title?
What did you say?
I said here or
there.
I said there you come once.
Here.
You said here you come again. You is not the opposite of you.
Okay.
Goose, got a guess?
Here I go again on my own.
Sorry, Kelly. You can't get mad at me for that.
What song did you say, Dolly?
Watch me.
Dolly.
Don't
tell me what I can't do. What did you say, Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
Yeah, here you come again, right?
Here you come again.
So there was those two words, you and come.
I hear you. You don't need to keep explaining it.
Oh, I don't want you to be mad at me.
That's just making me madder.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Uh-huh.
Around Stone.
Around, like as in around the world?
Yes.
Around.
Yeah, not two words. One word. Around, one word. Around, one word.
Round stone. Around stone, so it'd be a stone. Obviously. Stone. Straight arrow.
Straight arrow?
Yeah.
Stone? It's the opposite of a stone.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah,
that's a really good question, isn't it?
Straight line.
Is this one too hard?
That's pretty difficult. Oh, your steal. I have no idea.
Yeah, I can't steal. I don't know it.
That would be Through Glass by what?
I'm waiting for By Who.
Never
heard the song. What is it?
I'm looking at you through the glass by Stone Sour.
Oh, Stone Sour. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's pull out more one-hit wonders. Great.
You did not just say that. You did not just say one-hit wonder
I don't know.
about
I like
Stone
where you're going with
Sour.
this, though, Goose. I do. If we could all just really get a cranky attitude going, that will help me tremendously.
Just directed right at Thick for his terrible choices.
I'm almost immune to the treatments. All right, Kelly, your turn.
Okay.
Okay, is it? Okay.
Vic, I'm changing my attitude right now. I love you. Go on.
I know, and I love you too, but you still love to get mad at me. No, that's nothing to do with it. All right. Forget from walk.
Is it mine?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember to run. Remember to walk. Run.
Remember what walk?
No,
remember to walk.
The clue is forget from walk.
Oh.
Forget from walk. Remember to fly. I don't know. Go on.
Remember to fly. It's not. Is it remember to fly?
I said that.
Oh, I thought she was thinking out loud. I'm sorry.
Forget to walk.
Forget
from
walk. Remember to run.
It's not Dolly Parton.
No, it's the Foo Fighters.
What is it?
Learn to Fly.
Oh, remember. Okay. All right.
Goose, your turn. Whisper back from God.
Oh, crap. Is it yelling at the devil or screaming at the devil? Shout at the devil. That's what it was. Not yelling or screaming. It's shout.
Kelly, he loves you.
She hates me.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
Goose.
Uh-huh.
Up minus the cure.
Down with the sickness.
All right, Kelly, got to get this one. Avoiding a boy different than me.
Waiting for a girl like you. Yes.
Okay.
Game over. I won.
He's up 3-2.
Oh.
So if he gets this one,
then it's. Oh wait,
then
go
it's
ahead.
over.
Go ahead, give it to me real quick. Don't look for a hard one.
No, I'm not. I didn't get a space in him. I didn't want to mess up the reading. Bring the tickle above.
I said that on Saturday night. Not there. Bring the tickle above. Stop it. That's too low. That's not it. Bring the tickle above. Send the pain below. Game over. I won.
All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step
Oh, she throws the headphones.
Oh,
And
no.
go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. Up, down, up, down.
It's worse with the headphones off.
It's all yours, yeah.
Send the pain below, Chevelle.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I got the Scoliosis Rock Band's name right.
Man.
All right. Well, that means, Andy, you are walking away with tickets.
Andy hung up.
Oh.
Oh, he did. Well, I guess Dee's going to have to take the tickets since I put in such a valiant effort.
It was a valiant effort.
Dee, you're a winner anyway. We all know it. Just because you hitched your wagon to a loser doesn't mean you should go away without tickets.
I tried to warn you, Dee, but it's fine. Yes, Dee, I was going to give you tickets anyway. So both Dee and Andy. Andy, if you want to call back, I don't know where you went, but Jason Bottom's Led Zeppelin a week from Friday at the Mershon Auditorium. You guys are going to be there. Congratulations. You guys hang on 1 second, all right?
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Pocono Township, where a man apparently is living the life of, if I can't have it, then nobody can. Have you ever known someone like that?
Yeah.
That it's like, well, if it's ruined for me, it's ruined for everyone. And that is exactly what happened when investigators saw a recording from Mountain View Park where a gentleman is seen hobbling up to the pickleball and tennis ball courts on his crutches in his cast and a giant knife. And he takes said knife and hobbles from court to court, slashing and cutting up all the pickleball nets and all the tennis court nets. They know who the man was. He was wearing a hat, and that was it. Come to find out that he's living the life of, look, if I can't play pickleball or tennis this summer, no one can. Because he suffered a pickleball injury, which is why he's on the crutches in the cast, and decided, yeah,
Jeez.
Done for.
I feel like, yeah, okay.
Saif Kaleem, the 31-year-old, was arrested and, yes, will be charged. And no word on whether or not he's going to have to pay to replace said nets. But he said, my summer was ruined, so everyone's summer is ruined. That's just rude. Come on. I mean, I'm sorry. It sucks. I do have that fear, like every March, April. I always walk a little more gingerly. I pay closer attention to the stairs that I'm on. Because, God, if an injury came around April or May, Ruined the golf season.
Dude, I make sure I don't forget how to swim.
Yeah, you can't forget that.
Because I'm going to be on the water.
Story number 2 takes us over, takes us over to Houston, Texas, where police say a man is a snitch. Now, the last thing you want to be is a snitch, because we know snitches get stitches, and snitches are bitches, and you're not supposed to rat on anyone. Keep your mouth shut. Rule number 1, don't talk to the cops. Just don't do it.
Narc.
That is the one thing. Besides child SA, snitching, being a rat, is going to get you, like, in the most trouble in jail, for sure. But this is an interesting story because this man is snitching on the police. The police aren't happy with this man snitching. Take a listen to the police chief talking about what happened.
Yeah, look at HPD, man. Look, they out here doing donuts, man.
We're human. We like to have a good time just like they do. He took it a little serious, and then things may have went off the rails a little bit.
Just leave me alone. I don't want no problems.
You can't do what he does in public and then turn around and call out others.
It's really messing with me because y'all posting all my business on social media. It's like y'all doing a lot to me, and y'all really getting me scared, like, because I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing wrong. Y'all was in the wrong.
They know what they did was wrong. It's been taken care of. For the public to be concerned about complaint on police officers, you can complain all you want. We don't go hunting people to they complain on police officers. That's not what we do.
I don't know, because the problem is apparently the Houston police then made social media posts about this man, Heyman Brown, who recorded the video of them doing donuts. Reported on them doing donuts in police cars. That's the problem. These are police cars doing donuts in a parking lot. And then the police went on social media and made fun of Mr. Brown for his cracked windshield and called him a snitch on Facebook. The police jumped on social media, called him a snitch, and picked on him for his cracked windshield. And then they go and say, you can't be acting like this man and calling out the police. What are you doing? And then they say, wait, no, you can call out the police all you want, but then don't be surprised at the reaction. Wait, what? Come on now. So obviously there is a deeper look by investigators into what is going on here, because is it that big of a deal that the police were doing donuts in a parking lot? The police chief said, we're human. We just want to have fun like other people. Okay, I get it. Maybe you do. But you know what? I've got a rear-wheel drive sports car. I want to do donuts too. So leave me alone when I do my donuts. Don't go giving me a ticket for careless driving or whatever.
Right.
If you're going to do donuts, I want to do donuts. If you're regular just like us, great. Let me do donuts.
Maybe they should do donuts in their own cars.
Or donuts
wearing out tires on the cars we're paying our tax dollars for.
That was one of the complaints online.
I mean,
where some people were pointing out that, hey, you know, you're gunning the engine and revving the tires and doing donuts in cars that we pay for the maintenance for. So that was one of the complaints online.
Can you do a donut in a fire truck?
Here's the thing.
I'll try.
Here's the thing. I have said this before, because I have seen it in so many movies where they're taking corners in fire trucks
Like
or
a ladder
semis.
truck, a giant one.
Yeah. Or they're doing it in semis. I want to go speeding in like a fire truck or a semi truck.
Yes.
Or plow through some things too.
Yes.
Like the cars on the side of the road.
Uh-huh.
I want to plow through some of those. You see it in movies all the time. Like, that would be so much fun. It's a valid question. If there are any firefighters out there that want to do donuts,
Terminator 3,
please let me know.
That crazy ass with all the big vehicles that chase.
Oh, they did the chase scene with the crane truck.
Yes.
That crane. Yep,
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yep, that would be fun for sure. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. I hope you enjoyed your holiday weekend, but as usual, unless there's like a special event going on, Sonic Temple or something, you know, come Friday morning, we kind of go our separate ways and we do our thing for the weekend, and then we come back in on Monday, and how was your weekend, and how was your weekend, and this happened to be a little bit of an extended weekend because of the holiday. So I get here, and Thick's like, oh my God, the funniest thing happened. He's talking with his daughter, and apparently there's this 2-question quiz that you can take. And between the answers of these couple questions, it will find out whether or not you've got a little bit of ADHD in you, or you got a touch of the tism.
Oh.
And I have stated many times, well, I have both. Definitely have a touch of the tism. And, yeah, I was a Ritalin taker as a kid. I was diagnosed with the old... I'm old school. I'm an ADD kid. This ADHD didn't start until about, 2000, 2005. It was just ADD.
Is that like ADD on steroids? The ADHD?
I think it was kind of like an added explanation. Let's add another adjective in there.
Okay.
Just to make things more interesting.
You're not just a daydreamer. You're jumping around the room.
Right, exactly. Yes, absolutely. So, you have found out these questions to find out whether or not it's ADHD or a touch of the tism.
Well, it started because the topic came up of me being literal. And I informed my daughter, Lanessa, who's an English major at Alabama, that Kelly calls me Mr. Literal all the time.
Yeah.
And she laughed. She goes, yeah, I get it. And I'm like, what do you mean? So
yeah, we all know. It's not just Kelly calling you Mr. Literal.
I know, but I'm just telling her, because she's in Alabama. They don't hear the show much. And she said that being literal usually goes with having ADHD. So she goes, well, let me ask you a couple of questions. And how you answer them, kind of, you're either normal, or you have ADHD, or you have a touch of the tism.
Yeah.
All right. There were actually 3. She asked me 2, and that was enough for her. She
knew right away. Yeah.
We were done. And then asked the same questions to my wife, who admittedly, like you, Goose, has a touch of the tism.
Yep.
And she definitely answered them as someone who would have a touch of the tism.
Okay.
All right. So, I don't know. Should you write them down?
Write them down so we don't hear each other's answers?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
All
right. So, real simple. What do 2 and 7 have in common? What do 2 and 7 have in common? Let me know when you're done. It seems so simple. What do 2 and 7 have in common?
Okay.
You got it, Kelly?
Yeah.
Did you just scratch out what you first wrote?
No. Okay. All right. I guess I got my answer.
All right. What do a poem and a statue have in common? A poem, like you write, and a statue.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, you guys are both quick on that one.
Okay.
And you guys have obviously seen the bumper sticker, honk if you love Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
What does that mean? All right. You guys look really confused about that one.
Okay.
What does honk if you love Jesus mean? Are you done?
Yeah.
Everybody done?
Yeah.
Let's start with what do a poem and a statue have in common? Kelly, what'd you say?
Both art.
Both art. Goose?
They're both art.
You did?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, that's the normal answer.
Okay.
For both, so no tism or ADHD there.
Okay.
All right.
But is there a proper response, or what might be a response for?
Well, as far as, not having a touch of the tism or ADHD, just being a normal response, that is it.
Okay.
That's of course. What does honk if you love Jesus mean?
If you love Jesus, honk your horn.
That if you believe or honor or praise Jesus, if you're some sort of
That
Christian.
is not what it means.
Okay.
This came up because people who are terrible drivers got these bumper stickers so that when people honked at them, it would be because they loved Jesus and not because they were terrible drivers.
Oh, so you're trying
How hilarious
to set
is
them.
that?
I see. Okay. Yeah.
How would a normal person know that? To answer it. I've never heard
No,
that in my
I think the
life.
normal answer would be that you praise or worship Jesus, so go ahead and honk your horn.
All right.
Yeah, you might have to be pretty literal to know the explanation
gotcha.
to where it came from.
This is the best one. This is the tell-all. What do 2 and 7 have in common? Kelly?
Both prime numbers.
Oh, you went there.
Yeah.
Goose?
They're both prime
Both
numbers.
prime numbers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the normal answer is they're both numbers.
Okay.
If you say they're prime numbers or they don't have a whole number as a square root, then you are likely on the ADHD, the literal side.
Okay. What would the TISM answer be?
Which was my answer, too, was prime.
Okay.
The TISM answer, so when I asked my wife, she goes, 5.
Okay. Minus, plus.
7 minus 2 is 5.
Yeah.
Another TISM answer would be, well, it's this. If you count by 5s, it's the second number in each group. So 1 through 5, it's the second. 2 is the second number.
See, I almost wrote down the same distance from 5, but 2's one more from 5 than 7 is. Yeah,
right.
That's what I almost wrote down.
Wow, you both gave the same answer to every question, and the only one was that one that you could say was the ADHD answer.
I mean, it does make sense. We're the most normal ones in the studio, for sure.
Right. My answer was the same for the honk if you love Jesus, but that meant...
So what did Heather say about the poem and the statue?
I didn't give her that.
Oh,
she didn't
okay.
get that
Gotcha.
question. So
no, we're normal.
But I thought you have a touch of the TISM.
I do.
So I'm kind of surprised.
But mine's more, I guess, sensory issues.
Okay.
When it comes to touch of the TISM.
I bet you this is not a complete...
Well, no, she said there are many more questions. That just those the one about the bumper sticker and the 2 and the 7 are the best 2 questions.
Oh, okay.
But I
still don't understand the bumper sticker one. Does that mean that I've got some other type of medically undiagnosed problem? I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, that's a given. That's a given.
You don't understand what it means?
I understand that it means honk if you love Jesus. But you're trying to tell me it means that you're just a jerk driver?
A bad driver, not a jerk.
The guy who invented this bumper sticker
got
it because he was such a bad driver, people honked at him all the time.
Now you got it. Now she's got it.
He made a bumper sticker that said honk if you love Jesus, so the people that honking at him were like really honking at Jesus. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, I could definitely see this would be a test where you could answer it to your friends or ask it to your friends and family and see if they've got a touch of the TISM. But text coming through, prime numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She did text and said, make sure to mention this is not to minimize cognitive testing for autism or ADHD in any way. I have a lot of experience with you and my wife, and she has ADHD, and it is 1,000% genetic.
Yes, don't take Thick's daughter's word for it. If you feel that your child has ADHD, public service announcement, go get them tested.
Right.
And to have your...
We should have her come on and test all of us. My daughter. She's super smart.
But here's the thing. You don't need to be tested. I know what
you
I
already know.
I already know. I don't need to be. I don't need more confirmation about how screwed up I am.
I know I'm very literal. I just didn't know if I was ADHD. Would you have said that, Kelly?
I would have said you had autism.
Oh,
the other
really?
way around, yeah.
Me?
Oh, for sure. The other way around. Yeah, I would say you're on the spectrum for sure.
Of autism?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if I had to choose, that's what I would say.
Right.
I've never noticed any ADD. What I would understand as ADD.
I noticed it from my tryout a year and a half ago in December. What was going on?
Well,
ADHD. You felt the dynamic then?
Yeah, I went home and I was like, oh, he's a special little boy.
Well, I mean, with the ADHD, I mean, the one thing, I know the one characteristic of that is not always detecting sarcasm and taking it literally.
I think that's also autism.
Oh, that's autism.
Yeah.
That's social cues.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that one falls under the ADHD.
Yeah, social cues
because I was looking at
heavy
that.
autism.
Wait, can we have your daughter's phone number?
Yes. She would probably like to cut my brain open and dig inside there and find out what's going on. I have no doubt.
Absolutely. I saw the Blitz.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Ferrari is out with its first fully electric car. It's called the Luce. It was created with a new look in a collaboration with the Love From agency founded by former Apple design head Johnny Ive. It can hit 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds. I think it needs a charge shortly after that.
Right, yeah, that's all you get.
It is available for the low cost of $640,000.
Okay.
No offense to planet Earth, but I am not trying to find a charging station with my beautiful Ferrari. I'll just take the gas.
I mean, if they could ever get to the point like they did in the name of the movie that I can't remember with the people I can't remember.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn and Kevin James. and they worked for, I think it was GM, and they were product designers. They were the engineers, and their goal was to come out with a muscle car that still sounded like a muscle car. In fact, I think they were working on the Charger or something like that. They wanted it to have that engine roar, but electric cars don't have that.
Yeah.
And that was the whole point of the movie. And they finally did come up with an electric car that sounds like a muscle car.
Yeah.
Then maybe.
Right. Well, a dog reportedly triggered a shotgun inside a truck during a stop at a Nebraska gas station over the weekend, sending a blast through the vehicle and injuring a woman in another car, like down the street. Police say a driver and his dog pulled into a short-stop gas station and convenience store. The owner got out, went into the store. The dog stayed in the car and somehow came into contact with a shotgun inside the vehicle. There was a live round in the chamber. The dog triggered a shot. The bullet blasted through the vehicle's front passenger side door, traveled out of the parking lot, and hit a woman who was stopped at a nearby traffic light. She had her arm hanging out the car. The bullet hit her arm, and police department's investigating. Nobody's been charged yet. Pretty wild.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have a loaded gun in the car with the dog.
Yeah, it feels dangerous. Well, a Florida man walked into a Wawa bathroom in Palm Beach County, Florida, carrying a black fanny pack that contained proceeds from selling his Pokemon collectibles. $30,023 in cash. In cash. In his fanny pack. He was going to use the money to help pay for a medical procedure for his sister. But after he left Wawa and was driving south to Coral Springs, he realized he'd left his fanny pack in the bathroom.
Damn.
When he returned to the convenience store, the pack was gone.
Of course.
He immediately calls the police department, says, hey, I left, my fanny, my pack, all this cash. And so officers opened an investigation. They launched a search for the fanny pack. They got all the surveillance and all that and ended up identifying the guy who left in his vehicle with the fanny pack, and his name is Luis Salazar. They called him, and Luis said, yeah, I have the money. I've been trying to find the owner for 3 days. And they're like, why didn't you turn it in or call us?
Oh, I wouldn't trust the gas station employees with that.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said he did not trust any of the Wawa employees or the police. So he said, what I did do, and you can check it out on surveillance, is I walked through Wawa, the entire store multiple times, and the parking lot multiple times. He said he saw the guy's sandals, so he knew the sandals he was looking for, went through that part, and you can see him on surveillance. He was just scouring, had this pack, was looking for this guy, couldn't find him.
Wow.
Opened the pack, obviously sees the money, no ID. So he's like, I'll figure it out. I want to get the money back to this guy, but he took it home. And the police officer said, well, will you meet the owner here at the police station? And he said, yeah, absolutely.
Of course, yeah.
And I invite you to count the money. It's all there, but I just don't trust any of you people. So he brought it back. Yeah.
He ain't wrong.
He brought it back.
I don't blame him.
What
a good dude, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said, count the money. I'm standing right here. I want you to see. I wasn't trying to steal anything. And
yeah.
The guy was so grateful. He's like, can I at least, give you a reward? Can I at least take you to dinner? And the guy's like, no. I mean, I didn't do it for a reward. If it was my money, I would have wanted somebody to return it to me.
God,
so
I hate this so much.
Yeah.
There are such better people in the world than me.
There are better people in the world than all of us combined.
There is still hope. There are still quality, civilized citizens out there.
The thing is, I think when it came down to it, you would not be able to keep that money in good conscience. You couldn't sleep at night. And anywhere you spent that money, wouldn't you be expecting disaster to come back on you because it's stolen money?
I mean, yeah, but I'm a gambling man, so I mean, take that chance, I guess.
Okay.
Is karma a real thing? I don't know. I don't know if I could keep it. I don't know.
There's no way. You
Probably
couldn't.
not.
You
Probably
put yourself in that guy's
Here's
position.
my question, though.
No, karma's not a real thing.
Here's my question. I don't care if you are fighting for your life. I'm talking one arm on the wall, one arm on the stall wall, both feet up on the stall door, pushing for life, trying to get that poo out. There is no way I'm taking that fanny pack off. Why did you take the fanny pack off?
Oh, right. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
all
that's
that
a good
cash.
All that cash. That thing is going to be, I'm going to have a padlock around my neck.
I mean, that'd be your primary focus with all that money. Like, you're waiting to get jacked.
Yep.
You're not letting go of this thing.
I don't even think I
Toilet paper wiping my butt in one hand, fanny pack in the other.
I don't think I could even pull over anywhere. I would need to get that money somewhere
where it's
safe
going.
Because I remember driving with $10,000 in cash, and I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
You're just like because you can't. There's no recovery.
No.
Usually
there would be like an unfortunate mistake. I'd be like, oh, wrong hand. I just wiped my ass with the fanny pack.
But you still have the money.
I still have it on me.
That's right. All right. Those are your three things.
I've mentioned it before, and I'll mention it again, especially when a new one comes out. Over in Asia, they have the best game shows. They are so out of their mind over there with the stuff they come up with. And there's a new one. And I love this idea just because of the novelty of it. And it was a competition they just held. Someone won about $2,000. And the contest was secretly eating in class. So what they did was...
This is the game show or just that one contest?
It looks like this one contest. Doesn't look like it was televised like a national TV show, but they held it like at a mall. It was definitely in public somewhere. In like a center court. And they set up like 50 school desks.
All right.
And they had all kinds of competitors, all kinds of ages from like school-age children up to like senior citizens. And they were all given a bowl of the same like rice food. It was like rice pudding. And basically, you're sitting in your seat. You've got one book standing up on your desk, so it's kind of blocking you. And I don't know what happens where if you lose the ability, because some people later in the competition had the books folded over, so it's like they changed the rules. But basically, you're given this food, and the teacher walks around the classroom, and you have to eat. The first person to finish their food without getting caught won the competition. But the teacher's keeping an eye out for you. The teacher's walking up and down the aisles. And if you're caught chewing or caught with the food in your hand, you're eliminated. So you had to secretly eat your food in class.
Okay.
Without getting caught. Or if you were seen chewing and the teacher made you open your mouth, if you had food in your mouth, you were out. You got caught eating food in class.
That's hilarious.
It's hysterical. And they had the whole thing's on video. You can go watch the thing online. But yeah, there's like 50 quote-unquote students sitting in their desk chairs.
And what'd they win?
It was like $2,000. The guy who won ended up winning like $2,000.
You're just sneaking bites every chance
you get. You can see them. They're in their seats, and the teacher would walk by, and they'd look over their shoulder, and they'd be like, num, 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 and stuff their face, and then put their cup in their desk. And they would get the cup out.
This has to be really funny to watch.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Yeah. I want to be on a Japanese or Chinese game. I want to be on an Asian game show. They're just the best. They're so creative. So, yeah, you can see the secretly eating in class competition online now. If you're looking to kill some time at work, you had a nice long weekend, you don't feel like actually working today, go watch this video and kill some time. 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Tuesday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were over the weekend. Replace some of those brain cells we know you killed for the holiday weekend, for sure. Like, did you know the best-selling song in French history is a Christmas song called Petit Papa Noël? The second best-selling song of all time in France is The Chicken Dance.
Wow.
Well, that answers that. I'm never going to France.
Right.
Last thing I
This is the most romantic city in the world, and that's the hit, huh?
Yep. You propose in front of the Eiffel Tower, and then you're like, marry me.
How many times have you and I seen The Chicken Dance?
Enough that if it happens again, I'm going to kick a puppy. I never,
DJ and weddings,
ever want to see The Chicken Dance again. Did you know that Brooks Brothers invented the button-down collar shirt in 1900 after noticing how polo players would pin their collars down so they wouldn't flap around? Boy, I'll tell you what.
That was an idea.
There is nothing worse than having sausage fingers like I do trying to get that little tiny collar button.
I know it well.
I will not buy a shirt with collar buttons. Nope. Did you know that in the 1800s there was an Eskimo custom when a stranger would enter the village? He and one of the locals would slap each other as hard as possible until one gave up. So that's how we got the slap fight competition you see on TikTok nowadays. They just slap people. The other one I want to know about that I've looked up a couple times is you see it over in like the Middle Eastern countries, and it's basically a giant ring, and they run around and they just slap each other's chests. Have you seen this?
No.
They will stand there and they'll just they'll trade shots to each other's chests. And then sometimes they do run-bys, and they jump and slap each other's chest.
Run-by slapping?
Yeah, it's like a drive-by chest slapping.
Okay.
And I have no idea what the point of the point is to get the other person to give up. Just slapping bare chest.
All right.
Not for me, thank you very much. Did you know Steve Jobs chose Apple because he loved apples? But it was also because Apple is ahead of Atari in the phone book, and he used to work for Atari.
That's fantastic. I did not know that.
Have you not seen Jobs with Ashton Kutcher?
No, I haven't.
In the movie, they're in the car talking about the name of the company, and he goes, "How about Apple, the fruit of life?" And because it comes before Atari in the phone book. But apparently, Steve Wozniak said he first heard Steve Jobs mention the name when he was bringing him back from some kind of apple orchard commune. They weren't actually in the car,
right,
on the way to the computer competition. They were actually on the way back from an apple orchard commune.
Man,
I mean the fruit of life makes a lot of sense. All the things you do with your computer and what you create with your computer kind of makes sense.
Dude, I was working on the Apple II computer in high school.
Yeah,
and I think back. If I could have just bought $100 worth of stock, in the late 80s,
millions.
Oh my God,
millions. And finally, did you know ranch dressing is named after the brand Hidden Valley Ranch? They actually created the dressing in the 1950s, and then everyone else copied it and called it ranch style. So it's not like Hidden Valley named it, or it wasn't called ranch dressing and then Hidden Valley made their version of it. Hidden Valley actually invented ranch dressing, and everyone else called it ranch.
Yeah, the original. Yeah. They are the original ranch.
There you go. Learning some stuff on a Tuesday morning. 997 The Blitz.